I wake up in the morning, check my email, ads, get in my car and put on some music, ads, drive to work, ads, scroll on my phone, ads, on the bus, ads, watch some Netflix, ads, watch some YouTube, ads, read the paper, ads, go outside, ads. It's like everywhere I go, there's ads. I can't escape them. You know, my 5th grade teacher once said the average person sees 5,000 to 10,000 ads per day. But you know, off the top of my head, I can only remember a handful of them. But the ones I do, I fucking hate. Take one of my least favorites, for example. This ad I keep getting on Spotify for Fizz Mobile. I hate Fizz Mobile. And to think I didn't even know what Fizz Mobile was until I started getting their dog shit ad constantly. This is by no means an endorsement of Fizz Mobile. I hate their ad. And I would play it so that you could hear how terrible it is, but I'm not sure if the music is copyright. So I'll just recite it to you. They say the best things in life are free, and at Fizz Mobile, we couldn't agree more. That's why we're giving everyone a chance to sample our 5G network for FREE. Free, no strings attached, no commitment. Head to fizz.ca/free trial to sign up. Conditions apply. Now you might be thinking, oh, that just sounds like a normal ad. And you'd be right. But I hate it. And I have a reason for that. The reason I hate it is because that little bit at the end there, conditions apply. What do you mean, conditions apply? I thought you said no commitment, no strings attached. Free should mean free, because I know exactly how this is gonna go. I'm gonna get the free trial, and then the next month, you're gonna start charging me. And that's not the issue. It's the fact that with all these subscriptions, they don't stop. It should be, I get my month, and then if I like the product, I can choose to keep paying. Why is it automatic? See, that's the problem with all these services. They try to trick you. See, you'll forget about the free trial, and then I'll pay one more month, and then you'll be like, oh, well, if I cancel it, I won't get that month, and I'll have spent the money. So let's just keep it. And then the next month, the same thing happens. And you know, this is a separate issue, but my Amazon Prime subscription, I canceled it months ago, and they're still charging me, and their customer service isn't any help. Fuck you, Jeff Bezos, you lying bitch. But you know, I guess it is pretty common for companies to lie to you. Spotify does it all the time. I'll be listening to music on Spotify, right? And then I'll get an ad, and it'll say, one of three. 3 ads, fair enough. So there we go. It'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4? Fuck you mean 4? You just said 3. But okay, maybe it was a mistake. And then
another one.
5 ads, dude, and 2 of them were for premium. So you might be thinking, Jenna, why don't you just get premium? And you know I would, but why can't I buy something and own it? And I don't mean physical media. Physical media is great, but I just want the convenience of having all my stuff on my phone. And I am not about to buy another subscription. I don't want to feed into the whole you will own nothing and be happy. And there is iTunes where I can actually buy songs, but iTunes sucks for Windows. So I guess Spotify it is. And you know, maybe I could get over myself and buy premium if that money was actually going to the artist. But really, after Spotify takes their cut and the labels take their cut, the artist is barely getting anything. The starting amount isn't even that much. A Spotify stream pays like less than a cent. And how it works is Spotify allocates certain amounts of money to different regions. And then the artists within that region divide the money based on the percentage of streams they have. So if Travis Scott made up 3% of the streams in America, he would get 3% of the payout in America. So if Spotify really wanted to, they could increase the payouts. But they don't. You want to know how much their CEO is worth? That greedy bum, Daniel Ek, whose head looks like a bowling ball, by the way, is worth $8 billion. And I'd just like to say, does it not get to a certain point where you can sit back and say, I have $1 billion, I'm set for life, why don't I just take a step back, retire maybe? Why don't any of these multi-billion-dollar CEOs do that? Oh, I know why. It's because they need all that money to fill that gaping hole inside them where their soul is supposed to be. But it'll never be filled because they'll always need more. But you know, I'm kind of getting off topic here. Let's get back to the annoying ads. Now next up, gambling ads. And I'm not talking about the regular gambling ads that you might see on a video. I'm talking about those annoying hidden ones. I don't care in the slightest if you gamble. You gotta admit that these ads are annoying. I'll just be scrolling reels and I'll come across a pretty funny video. But then the creator pulls out a phone and says, "Why don't I put this on a hand of rain bet?" Shut the fuck up. The instant you pulled out that phone, your content, which was already subpar, became dog shit. Do you have no self-respect selling yourself out to a gambling company just for a quick buck? It just shows the lack of morals. I personally refuse to ever endorse that bullshit. It's slop content. It's below slop. I don't even have a word for it. And this slop is just everywhere. I remember when those steak ads were everywhere on Twitter, and I didn't even use Twitter. And now we see the same thing with this AI band scars on Instagram. Ever notice how their music appears on so many meme accounts? It's because they pay for bots to push their slop shit. With that one comment saying, "Massacre by scars." And on the topic of AI slop, I see AI ads almost daily, and it makes me not want to buy that product. In fact, that's what most ads do for me. They make me not want to buy any product of the sort. Not unless I was already interested in the product. It's a quantity over quality thing. Instead of taking the time and effort to make a quality ad, which those do exist, these companies go ahead and make a generic ass ad and just blow the entire budget on putting it everywhere. Over the years, it just feels like ads have gotten so stale. What happened to actually trying? You know, at least we still have the Super Bowl. They always have good ads. What's that? They got the Super Bowl too. And this year's Super Bowl is full of AI slop. God damn it. At least we still have Pepsi, man. Oh, he's gone? Okay, maybe Coca-Cola then. Coca-Cola used AI in their Christmas ad? Oh, fuck. You know, at least we have the Breaking Bad Popcorners commercial.
Tape! Yeah! How much of this stuff do you have?
Anyways, let's just go over a few ads I find particularly annoying. First up, this Fanta ad. Just look at it. Now, you might be wondering what the problem is there, and I don't have anything against Fanta. I'm actually drinking one right now. It's just this slogan, "Want a Fanta?" It almost works, but it doesn't. It doesn't rhyme. It's not "Want a Fanta" or "Wanta Fanta." It pisses me off. Oh shit, our car looks like McQueen. Ka-chow or something. Anyways, another ad or group of ads that I hate are those shitty mobile game ads. You know exactly which ones I'm talking about. And if you don't, here's an example.
Yay!
Stop searching. This game is exactly like its ads. This game is incredibly addictive. You just can't put it down.
Yeah, I won't subject you to any more of that, but this is a real ad that I saw on Instagram. That ad wasn't even the worst offender. There's some that are like legitimately 18 plus. So for obvious reasons, I won't show them here. On to the next ad that I hate, literally anything from Grammarly. Their ads, to me, feel like how the corporate art style looks, which is not a compliment. But it's probably quite hard to make Grammarly interesting anyways. It's literally an app for checking your grammar. So I can't talk too much shit about them. But that's probably enough shit talking in total today. I'm sure you've heard enough of me complaining, so without further ado, I will go. See ya.